funding research and capacity building is resource intensive. And funders who actually fund research and capacity building, and including training, have all of a sudden changed their dimension. Most funders would like to have earmarked funding for projects that are quick to bring results and impact. But on the other hand, AERC and including GDN would like to raise capacity or to build capacity, to develop that capacity so that we can strengthen institutions. That takes a long time. This conference is very important for us because it's talking about sustainability, sustainable development. And catch a word, knowledge generation for sustainable development is very, very important. And for us, this is where AERC has evolved, and even GDN would like to come up with knowledge and capacity to influence policy. And we have done that in Africa, but we haven't reached that critical mass that can be called sustainable. For example, in AERC, most of the AERC alumni are covering most of the institutions in Africa, the central banks, ministries of finance, think tanks. But we look at it in terms of the first generation are doing very well, but we need another key component or critical mass so that we influence that. One of the things that GDN has done in this conference is actually to bring awareness in terms of what are the critical issues and what is the capacity required. Resources is just one part of the game. The other part of the game is to understand the dynamics of what is happening in the world today. The knowledge generation for sustainable development is going to be with us for a long time. And the dynamics that we are seeing in the world today requires new capacity, speed of generating that capacity, speed of that capacity going into institutions and helping governments in terms of policy making and even other organizations. And that is where we are.